Disney fans and viewers of the Rising Stars Web Show. It's me, Hannah, and I am here with Matthew Mdot Finley from Camp Rock 2, The Final Jam.
What's up? What's up, y'all? Thank you for being big fans. Brett, Bateman, Demi, Lorena, and Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
Are the best, and Camp Star, and I have so much in store for you, my special fans, and also all my fans out there.
You are so sweet.
Thank you.
My first question for you is, what is your full name?
My full name is Matthew Anthony Finley. That's my official government name, but my name that I go by now is Matthew Mdot Finley.
Where did the M-Dot come from?
You know, people used to call me M, like, dot Finley, but it was actually spelled with, like, M and then a period and then Finley. This is my last name.
Oh.
So I just dropped the last name and spelled out the period, spelled out the dot, so M-Dot.
I love that. That totally makes sense because when I saw the Camp Rock promos and introducing Matthew Mdot Finley, I'm like, how did someone come up with a nickname like Mdot? Like, it sounds really cool.
Yeah.
That makes...
So it's like H-Dot. There it is. That's you.
I would have never thought of that. That is the coolest thing.
Oh, man.
Okay, what's your birthday?
My birthday is July the 12th. I guess that makes me a Cancer. So
I think
don't know what that really means.
Yeah, it's either a Cancer or a Leo. I'm pretty sure you're a Cancer.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about it, but not a whole lot.
Who is your style icon? Ramona asks.
Ramona asked that. My style icon right now has to be, I love, like, Justin Timberlake's swag. Not really how I dress, but I just love his whole swag and how he kind of presents himself, especially the difference between him and the movies, you know, and then him performing and then him just being on the streets is really cool. But wow. I mean, I've been watching actually some, you know, Project Runway and different shows like that, and I just like to throw stuff on, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm a tunic and leggings or jeans and tee kind of girl.
Nice.
24/7.
Nice.
It's just about being comfortable and looking good.
That's it.
Yep. How long have you been wearing hats? Mariah wants to know. Like, not only that, but like how old were you when you started?
Mariah, I've been rocking hats for a while. I can show you guys a 4-year-old picture. I was chilling in my hat like I was the train conductor. I've been rocking hats.
Oh my goodness.
I was a little boy. I don't know how you're gonna get a hold of that photo. You gotta find my mom or something like that. But, I've been rocking hats for a long time.
That sounds so cute. That is so cool.
Definitely.
What inspired you to pursue acting, music, and dancing?
You know, I used to just watch it when I was growing up. I always played in church. I played instruments. You know, and then I started singing a little bit in church, and then I went to school at Berklee College of Music in Boston, and that's really where I developed a lot of good relationships and started to record songs. So not only was it the live performing, but it was like recording the songs and listening to it back and the cool things you can do in the studio. And that's really when I discovered it. Is I just went through life and just felt really natural. And my inspirations are, like I said, Justin Timberlake and Prince, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I love Drake right now. He's really dope, you know.
Oh, I like his song, Find Your Love.
Oh, it's smooth, right?
Yes, it is pretty sweet. So, between acting, music, and dancing, of the three, which would you say you're most passionate about?
I mean, that's the cool thing about Camp Rock, too. You know, I get to do a little bit of everything. So that's what my answer would be. But if I had to choose one, I mean, you know, I definitely love singing. I mean, it's so cool that, you know, I can just sing. I don't know. It's kind of fun.
And you sing Fire, and that is one of the most rocking dance songs ever that you just want to sing and sing. And I love that performance so much.
Thank you so much.
just because of the whole scene of you showing up everybody with Camp Rock. I'm a Camp Rocker myself, and I know you're Camp Star. But I love that. It made me mad because it was so good you had to love it.
Yo, hold on. So you're Camp Star, aren't you?
I'm gonna have to say Camp Rock.
Oh my God! I mean, I knew you were gonna say it, but I tried to like make it so that you couldn't. Wow.
I'm a Mitchie and Shane fan. Otherwise, I'd say you. You and Tess are really good in the movie. Like, it's not that I don't like Camp Star. It's just I choose Camp Rock first, because, well, you know how it's supposed.
No, it's okay. You don't have to explain anymore. I appreciate how you feel about fire, though. I really appreciate that. That really means a lot. We worked really hard on that, and I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
Yeah, you've got a lot of major fans for that song. And just for the record, I don't not like Camp Star. I just choose Camp Rock.
Got you.
Who are your role models?
My role models are definitely my parents. You know, they're still together. They're just great role models, and they still support me. You know, I've been in Christian schools my whole life, so, you know, I do, believe in God, and I try to definitely stay focused and do what I have to do. Role model other than that, acting-wise, Steve Carell, never met him, but, you know, I looked at all his work from the comedy to the serious things he's done. He's a great actor. And musically, once again, you know, Justin Timberlake, man, I just think he's genius. He's a beast.
Oh, Justin Timberlake, he is the bomb.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned God. Are you, like, just, like, more like a religious or a spiritual person, or are you, like, a Christianer?
I mean, you know, I went to Christian schools my whole life. All the way through high school, and it's, you know, I mean, I went to church, and I still would be going to church to this day, but I moved away from home, you know, to go to college, and I haven't really found a home church, so I still try to stay close. I mean, one of the main things I try to do is, my first thing is to make the best R&B pop album without a parental advisory sticker. So, you know, I don't make gospel music by far, but I try to make music that everybody can listen to that's just timeless, good music, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can go with the same, you know, Drake, Lady Gaga, but it's like R&B, but it's still, you know, you can rock it without having to, you know, cover up your ears.
Yeah, like, you want to make music that's all genres and not tied together, but not so that people have to stay away from it because it has really nasty contact. Like, you're staying good and clean.
Exactly. I mean, it's just, you know, talking about real things, and hopefully, you know, when you listen to my music, you won't feel like, you know, this is a clean song. It's just a good song. It's a timeless song that you can love.
And that's a really good way to view it, because I would much rather hear a song like that than something that has cussing in it, because cussing, no matter how you're saying it or in what context, it's never good. So
yeah. I mean, you know, and we all listen to it, you know, and we all vibe to it, but I think that me personally, you know, from being where I'm from and from having my background, you know, that's how I want to roll. And,
like you're kind of like honoring how you were raised too.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, I never looked at it like that, but look at it.
Yeah.
Give me a whole new perspective.
Well, I am honored to give you a new perspective.
Thank you.
Have you had any acting experience prior to Camp Rock 2?
Yeah, I mean, I was in an agency when I was younger, and then I was also in an independent film, but this is my first major role, so, you know, working with this type of cast and at this caliber, this was my first real acting gig.
What independent film were you in?
Oh, man, you gotta do some digging for that. I can't even say.
Okay, I want to know, though. How did you score the role of Luke Williams?
I think my music was my introduction. Swag, A Million was sent to them, two of my singles that are available on iTunes right now. And, you know, they like the sound. Let's bring them in and have me read for some parts and do a little bit of singing and dancing. And 6 auditions later, I got the part.
You must have had the most amazing, most accomplished feeling in the world when you got that role.
Oh, man. I felt great.
After you had the role, how did you prepare for it knowing that you were Luke?
Well, I knew that he was going to be very egotistical, kind of the male equivalent success. So I definitely studied the first movie and looked at that. And but other than that, I mean, just being that guy, he was 100% focused on the performance. That's all he was focused on. He wasn't worried about the outside and how people felt about him being such a perfectionist. So I think deep down, it's really about him being able to be 100% when everybody else is on their game. You know, he can focus on his own thing after he knows everybody else is good.
Yeah, and like with the scene where Demi's checking out their recording studio at Camp Star, and Luke comes in talking about her and Shane, like how he has like the inside scoop on everything and knows, like, yeah, you got another player to know the game.
Yeah, I'm glad I never really have to be like that. I mean,
yeah.
I'm mean, so I'm not really a mean guy, but
you're a very good actor.
Thank you.
What was your favorite part of filming Camp Rock 2?
The scene you just mentioned with me and Demi was amazing. I mean, that was actually one of the scenes that I read for when I auditioned, and I just remember the feeling of, actually doing it. And Demi was there, and Paul Horn, the director, and Megan Martin, and it was a great night. That was one of the greatest moments, other than being the Camp Star stage. That was amazing.
Yeah, I love that scene, and just for the record, "Welcome to the Eagle Factory" is one of the best lines in the entire.
That's actually not even me really saying that. That's I mean, it is me, but it's not me.
It was Luke.
We're doing recorded in ADR.
Yeah,
that's kind of a fun fact.
I love that line so much, and it was perfect right before the commercial break. So, you mentioned what it was like being with Demi. Had you met her or Megan or the Jonas Brothers or anyone else who was like a major star who was in the film before you filmed it, or was it all the first time?
I mean, we had met a little bit previous, been to a couple of concert shows and stuff like that. But I mean, working with them for the movie was the first time we being able to hang out and get a vibe. They're amazing.
What cast members did you hang out with the most?
I'd definitely say we all hung out a lot. I mean, the brothers and I went to the studio with them one time. I mean, a lot of softball playing on the set of Camp Rock 2. A lot of playing softball and just going out chilling. Demi, and everybody else. Honestly, we go go-karts, we go to the movies, chill.
Did you have any Camp Rock versus Camp Star rivalry on the actual set, like outside of your roles?
Not on the set of Camp Rock, because everything was pretty cool. I mean, it was just me, Megan, and Chloe, so, we were cool, we were chill.
So, you have made it very clear that you are not like your character, which is a very good thing. But I have to ask, do you see any similarities between the two of you at all?
I mean, I do. I think the fact that he is so focused on the presentation is great. If he just had a different way of doing it, or maybe if he just had a manager or something like that could speak for him, and he wouldn't have to be like that. I have no idea. But there's still no excuse for that.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there's no excuse for Luke Williams' attitude. But I would say that I agree that he's a great performer.
He is.
He's really focused.
That's the kind of performing that it takes to make it really, really big out there. And that's it. That's part 1 of our season finale with Matthew Mdot Finley from Camp Rock 2, the final jam. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for our conclusion. Thank you for watching. This is a Radio Disney Club exclusive.